Hello and welcome. Well, this one's going to be slightly different. I'm back on 300C Chrysler, my tow rig attempt car essentially, and I haven't done much with this one for one simple reason. I parked it up a few weeks back now and left it for a few days because I wasn't using it. Came back, battery's completely dead. Right, jumped it, not a problem, then it wouldn't start. So as it happens, it seems to be like Mk2 300Cs have this particular issue with Mercedes security systems essentially. And normally what happens is some of the modules lose communication with the other modules and you need to reset them. As it happens, I do have Alpha OBD, which is the one tool you can download. It's about 30 odd quid, something like that. It's not expensive, and it does do quite a lot of things for these American cars. But it happens, mine had a different issue, which is quite common on Mercedes cars. Not so common on these as far as I know, but it's the same system. Because when you start taking these apart, quite a lot of things are Mercedes essentially. So engines Mercedes, gearbox Mercedes, steering column and things surrounding it Mercedes. So what had happened with mine, so battery died, and essentially you could get in it, keys work and everything like that, but it wouldn't start. You had the little red icon flashing at you, little circular light. You'll see it if you got that issue. And we checked everything. Only thing that was coming up with error wise was miscommunication with the steering column system essentially. And what has happened, for some unknown reason, maybe it had a problem before, maybe it's new, the actual lock that locks your steering has died. So I'm going to show you the way around it, how to fix it and how to get going, because I couldn't find much information about it anywhere. And then we can proceed with the rest of the stuff, obviously modifying this one to tow my drift car. So alright, I'll show you what's what, and I'll show you how far I've gone and what needs to be done, and go from there. Alright, as you can see, I've taken quite a few things out. So this thing is now loose, but it's still loose in there. Everything's attached further up. So, and I've taken the trims off. These literally just pull out. This one, same sort of thing, couple of screws, and it comes off nice and easy. And the other thing that I've done, I've taken this thing off, which essentially sat in there, essentially holding your steering column to the mounting points. And as you can see, even on this, you got Mercedes. So, and one thing that's an issue, as you can see at the back there, the little box is normally sat, so obviously all this is going to go up, and then it's sat on the top, and this is what has failed. So, and I'll try and get to it. I'll try and do it that way. As you can see, there's a little screw, 13mm at the back, which I haven't done, and it's still, as you can see, it's loose, but it does go anyway. So, one way to do it, as far as I know, because that's what you do with Mercedes units, is you drill a hole on the top. There's a little running gear inside. You turn it. That releases like a little lock that holds the bolt underneath, and then you can push that bolt in, and this one just comes out. And then you either replace the unit or you got emulators. Quite a lot of these available for Jeeps, Mercedes, all sorts of cars really. But I've got one as well, so that's going to go in this one, and we go from there. So let's do a few drilling bits, and I'll see if I can show you how to get it off, because I couldn't find any info anywhere. So it might be helpful for someone. Never know. As you can see, with a bit of a fight, I've gotten in there. So I don't know if you can see, it's quite dark out here. So there's these little teeth in there. So obviously I tried to drill this one and that one, so you can see. First you got this green microchip essentially in there. Actually, I'm going to try and take it apart and show you. But yeah, you got this little microchip. Don't be afraid to break that. You have to break through this, and once you get in there, you got these little teeth, and you have to essentially turn them with a screwdriver all the way anti-clockwise, and then this here is going to release. You'll feel similar releasing anyways. And with this one here, you can use like a little, I use a drill bit, push it in, hold it, and then just pull the thing out. I would say simple as that, but it's not actually simple. And then as you can see, there's no other room. You can just about, with removing this, you can just about get drilling. So that's what we're doing it. All right, let's take this apart and I'll show you what's inside it. This is what's inside the beast essentially, and obviously hole was there so you can access the little cog, and this is the mechanism. Essentially opens and closes everything, and it'll be sitting just like that on top of it. So drill that out, and as you can see on the bottom you got this thing. When it spins, I probably won't do it now. Obviously it moves and closes it up essentially there, and that's the issue. And these things die, so I'm going to use emulator and rebuild this thing back up again and go from there. Hopefully next video is going to be when I'm doing something a bit more interesting than actually fixing the car, but that's the world we live in. I mean, in modified build cars, there are always issues. It's not a TV show, you know, where they make issues essentially. So yeah, if you guys ever get stuck, hopefully this helps someone.